year, Greg, a game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Aubrey, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Right side Lowry. He gets it in there.
Lowry on the pick and roll draws so much attention because he is so good at finishing the play himself.
Ball against Lowry. And Booker kicks to Paul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 5 on the clock. Here's Lowry. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Lowry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Lowry is just so quick with the ball with both hands that he can lose a defender in a hurry.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Ball against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Heat have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. To the paint, here's Lowry. Good work defensively by Paul. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Outside Lowry. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Suns leading. Bridges passes to Paul. From outside the arc. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. Shoots over Bridges. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Outside Lowry. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Robinson against Booker. Robinson drives in, and Robinson throws it down.
I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Booker outside. Pass to Bridges. Booker outside. Kicks it out to Paul. And it's off from three-point range.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Tucker can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Lowry against Paul. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul against Lowry. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. And Ayton throws it down.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game ball. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
26 seconds left to play here in the first. Lowry passes to Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Paul against Lowry. Paul looking over the floor. Down low. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. Now here's Booker following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Here's Crowder, and the layup's good off the glass. Crowder's got his second basket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively. And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Basket good.
A load to deal with. Defensively, Adebayo running pick and roll to perfection.
Paul against Lowry. Fires from deep. And Chris Paul hits from deep.
3.
Paul's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Bridges against Butler. Booker looking around. Lowry against Paul. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
First
An
team
experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Now here's Butler. Robinson kicks it to Tucker. And taken away by Paul. Fast break, here come the Suns. Ayton dishes to Bridges. Paul outside. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Lowry against Paul. And Tucker has it in the corner. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. It's tipped. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges leading the charge. Count that one. 12 points for him. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Passes it to Bridges. Over And the call on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Shooting for Phoenix, Mikal Bridges, 2.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Lowry against Paul. Shoots from the elbow. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Lowry's got his third basket of the night.
Sweet touch from the mid-range. This is Kyle Lowry's game right here. Great shot.
Paul is doubled. It's stolen by Adebayo. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Lowry.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play. All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now here is Lowry. 8 points for him. Butler from outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
Ball against Lowry. Left side, Crowder. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Paul passes to Crowder. Clock at 4. Bridges inside the three-point line. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's Adebayo. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Phoenix, no good that time either. And that one is off. A big. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds. And that does it for our half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. That one drops for him. Kaminsky's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Suns. Outside Lowry. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Here's Dedmon. Inside, Strus, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He hits both from the stripe.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Suns leading by 8. Payne with it. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Johnson kicks to Payne. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for Phoenix.
No good on the second free throw. And Morris has got the ball here for Miami. Here's Strus. It's Oladipo on the wing. The Heat need to get a shot off. That one good for 2.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
And here's Payne. Shamet finds Payne. To the inside. And stolen by Dedmon. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Strus has got 5.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Here's Oladipo, following the basket by JaVale McGee. On the pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Suns leading by 6. Here's Shamet. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
When trading Shamet for Tobias Harris, the Sixers feared they were giving up a great three-point shooter, and they were right.
Now, here's Oladipo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Morris with the ball. Foul guarded by Payne, and the foul called on Cameron Payne.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Dedmon passes to Morris. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Dedmon's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Kaminsky. Morris with the rebound. The Heat trail by 9. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. McGee with the block, and he gets it back. Oladipo outside. Another shot, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's what happens when you play in attack mode. Oladipo doesn't take no for an answer.
That's his second personal foul.
Suns leading by 6. Pass to Shamet. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Payne can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Out to Morris. Feeds it to Dedmon. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Now here's Payne. Passes it to Shamet. McGee with it. To the wing right side. Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Kaminsky in the corner. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. McGee's got 4 this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Hero passes to Dedmon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dedmon's got his second bucket.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Adebayo kicks to Love. Back to Adebayo. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. The shot's good.
Nice shot from Bam there. Embracing any opportunity he gets to score in close.
Bridges outside. He kicks to Booker. Paul outside. Driving the lane. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
Outside Lowry to the paint and stolen by Ayton. Outer dishes to Booker. Over Adebayo. Kicks it out to Paul. Ayton in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Heat. Now Lowry and Robinson wide open. He shoots. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Over Robinson. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside Robinson. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Bridges outside. Kicks to Booker. Back to Bridges. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. And it's a 10-point Phoenix lead. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The shot by Lowry, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. The pass to Paul. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Bridges against Lowry. Here's Ayton. Second chance effort. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Tucker. He feeds it to Butler. Robinson on the wing. From deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns leading by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Phoenix.
The big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Chris Paul.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry passes to Adebayo to stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
And Lowry has no problem setting up teammates. He strikes a good balance between passing and scoring.
Crowder kicks to Bridges. Paul fires from way outside. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Left side Lowry over Paul. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their...
Thanks, Brian.
Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position, locking down the middle. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles with the same goal to dominate the painted area.
Collins showing now he's got a little bit of touch from that range.
Lowry against Young. Now here's Butler. He's closely guarded. Here's Robinson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Lowry against Young. The 3. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Tucker with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Butler against Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Butler with the jam.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Young can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Adebayo against Capella. Pass to Robinson. Lowry outside. Butler with the ball. For 3, Robinson. Capella with a rebound. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Now here's Tucker. And again, it's Miami converting. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Young against Robinson. Young inside. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
The Hawks trailing. Hunter passes to Young.
2 minutes
to the left side wing.
4 minutes.
Collins outside. Up top, Young. Robinson defending. Young, the pass to Collins. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Hunter finds Capella to the wing, right side. Puts up a 3. And Young the bucket on the assist by Collins.
Well, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Adebayo, that's good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Up top, Young. Checked by Tucker. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Lowry. From deep three-point range. It's stolen by Hunter. To the inside. Collins. Takes a 3. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Lowry drawing the double team. Inside. Outside for Butler. And there's a 3-second violation. Atlanta's gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Outside Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up to the rim.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead. There's some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
The Hawks leading. Bogdanovich finds Young. Beyond the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Young's gone just 1 of 5 from deep here. The drive by Butler. Count the basket. Butler's gotten his second bucket.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Lowry against Young. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Capella with the jam.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. There's Young with the 3. The kick to Hunter. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Stolen by Young. Right side, Bogdanovich. Butler with a steal. Stolen by Capella. And Young, here we go. Banked it in off the glass. Young's got his second basket of the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Back to Butler. And he gets it to go. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Adebayo, no good. For Atlanta, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And Reddish gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Lowry against Williams. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Miami. It's Williams, high post. Working on Dedmon. Jang. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Atlanta foul. Lou Williams. That's his first personal foul. Team second.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. Wright's checked in for Williams.
2 shots.
And Oladipo drops them both.
Now, Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers after being the second pick in the 2013 draft.
It's Herter on the wing. Back to Wright. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Here's Strus. And the 3 off target. And the first half comes to a conclusion. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing. And that should...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. 5 on the clock. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Now the defense head on a swivel as Oladipo had him in circles.
And the Hawks with possession here. They lead by 1.
The former number 2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Okongwu with the rebound. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Atlanta is shooting 52% from the floor so far. Gallinari against Morris. Back to Wright. Out to the wing. Gallinari for 3. Right. It's good on the putback. And it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Oladipo outside. Hero outside. Lets it go. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Reddish on the wing. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. No good on the shot. Fast break Miami. Back to Hero. Wide open look. Here's Dedmon. And there's 2. Work on the glass. Paying off that time.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
Oladipo against Wright. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Reddish.
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow. Yeah, that's got to feel good. Reddish rising up.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Oladipo. From deep. The rebound by the Hawks. And he's going for the lob. Back to right. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. And Miami will go the other way with it.
Rodney foul called on. Ron White. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So both teams changing it up here. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Tucker. Back to Butler. It's tipped.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
Young against Robinson. Hunter passes to Young. Off target from outside. Miami trailing. Robinson on the wing. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Robinson's got 5 now.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Collins outside. Outside Young. 5 to shoot. Throws it up high. Miami has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Young against Lowry. Pass to Butler. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Now here's Hunter. Checked by Tucker. Collins left side. Clock at 6. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
To the inside. And Collins with the slam.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Hawks ahead, leading by 4. And time for... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Young. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Young. Here's Robinson. That shot is off. Collins with the defensive effort. Young from long range. Offensive rebound. Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Bogdanovich on the wing. Shoots over Robinson. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Left side Butler. Fires from deep. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Butler. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Young against Lowry. Outside Young. Outside Hunter. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Looking for some friendly competition as Hunter responds with a three-pointer of his own.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Young against Lowry. Right side Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. There's Young with the three.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Butler finds Lowry. Tucker with the ball. Lowry left side. Back to Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Lowry against Young. And he's going for the lob.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Lowry, right side. Pass to Butler. Over Hunter. The shot by Butler, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Young against Robinson. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Up and over to Lowry. And too long on the shot. And the Heat shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Butler's got space. Nails the wide open jumper.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Atlanta's gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the 4th quarter. Young against Lowry. Now here's Young. The D's right on it. 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track. And he sinks the layup. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Young against Lowry. There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter. Yep, that one goes.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Young against Lowry. Outside Young. And there's the lob. Yes!
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
It's all come down to this. One critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Lowry finds Robinson. Driving in. Count it!
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Now here's Young. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pulling it up. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
Downtown field.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Young with the ball. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also what of an experience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Trying to get open is Crowder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Young against Booker. Young inside. Pass to Hunter. There's the drive. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Paul's got 6 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Young. From the arc. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Paul passes to Crowder. There's the dish to Ayton. Turnaround Jay, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet. But you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
All free throws good from Bridges. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Young against Paul. Young outside to end the run. Kicks to Collins. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Bridges passes to Crowder.
2 minutes.
Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now, here is Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. And stolen by Ayton. Goes up. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
So it's Atlanta now. The Suns getting the bucket. 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
For one.
And so here's Phoenix. Paul outside. Booker in the corner. It's up a three. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now, here is Young. Three-pointer. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And Ayton stays with it.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
And here's Young. Second shot opportunity. The tray. Traps in the tray.
Trey Young.
Young's got 6.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
That's a 2 from Paul, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now, here's Bridges. Paul looking around. Here's Crowder. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Suns leading by 11. Paul outside. No good on the 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And Young kicks to Collins. Lets it go. The Hawks again can't hit.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Young, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Young.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Paul passes to Bridges. Crowder inside. He's guarded by Collins. Just 4 to shoot. That's a 2 from Paul. Crowder controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Bounce pass Young. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Young outside. Again, Young missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Driving inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for it. So, no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
Now, here's Bridges. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Offline with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Lob pass to Capella. throws down the alley-oop slam.
Is such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Bridges outside. The kick out to Crowder. They get it back. He's off on that one. The Hawks trail by 12. And here's Young from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. It's stolen by Capella. And here they come. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Booker with it. Guarded by Hunter. And the dunk by Booker.
A case in point of running the floor well in transition. Yet another way Booker can beat you.
Young outside to the inside. Capella and the dunk by Capella.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Passes to Booker. Now here's Crowder. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Collins. Makes it off the glass.
John Collins.
Collins has got his second basket of the night.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Bridges outside. Ball passes to Bridges. And no good that time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Shoot. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. It was Mikal Bridges setting the pace in the first quarter. He had 10 points. And that'll do it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, Kaminsky out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Shamet in at the 2 guard. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Payne looking around. Lets it go from deep. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. No good there. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Williams. The teardrop falls in.
This guy is as good a shot maker as anyone in the league. Lou Williams doing work.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically. But he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
He feeds it to Gallinari. The pass to Herter. No good with the triple. Suns leading by 6. Going inside. Shamet kicks to Kaminsky. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
The lob to Gallinari, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. On the wing, Johnson. McGee in the corner. From past the arc. Suns keep it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 8.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Now, here is Young. Payne covering. And here's Collins from outside. He doesn't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And McGee kicks to Payne. Johnson left side. McGee with it, and guarded by Capella. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks trail by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Young. He's got 9. There's the 3. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Johnson outside. Back to Payne. Down low. Clock at 6. McGee the pass to Kaminsky. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Bogdanovich finds Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Young looking it over. Outside Collins. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Good on the triple. Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Young with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. Outside Bogdanovich. Young for 3. That shot off the mark. Here's Shamet. And all of them to win that time before dropping in. And now an 8-point Suns lead. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And Hunter at the 3 spot. The Hawks trail by 8. Young outside. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Young against Bridges. Inside. The feed to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Collins with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Young against Booker. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. That's a 2 from Paul. Rebounded by the Hawks.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Booker. Knocked away. Stolen by Collins. Here's Capella. Misses in close. Phoenix leading by 6. Bridges, right side. Ayton in the corner. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Young outside. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bogdanovich left side. They grabbed their own miss. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get off the shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Ayton, and that'll be 2 free. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Okay, David, thanks. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Young pass to Jang, and there's another turnover by Atlanta.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've led by as many as 14 points. Booker in the corner. Drives to the hoop. It's tipped. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Atlanta now. The Hawks trail by 10. Young outside to the inside. And finished off by Jang.
Well, that's how you want your big guys to finish, right? Jang rolling with a purpose.
Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. Feeds to Bridges. The shot that time, not on target. And Atlanta will come the other way. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. No good from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's Ayton missing.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And we saw this in the national title game. Hunter embracing the moment and delivering in the clutch.
Booker finds Ayton. Paul against Gallinari. And the wide open shot from Crowder. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
That is prototype rebounding right there. It's the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
So the Suns win it.
Now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also...
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Deflected. Now Crowder. Over to the left wing. Ayton passes to Crowder. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Typically, Jay Crowder doesn't take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but looking right at home on that one.
Outside Robinson. He takes it in. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Lowry against Paul. Bridges down low. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the bucket.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Lowry with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, poked away. It's Lowry with a drive. Soft touch off the glass.
What a move by Lowry. He can create shots with his handles.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Bridges outside. Inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And Phoenix has possession. The 3 is up. And Tucker pulls it down. And it's Miami's ball. To the middle. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Give that one to Jay Crowder. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Up and over Lowry. Crowder finds Bridges. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. And that one drops.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Tucker. Pass to Butler. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
For three, Booker. And Tucker pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Bridges. Paul against Lowry. Here's Booker. Crowder with it. Fires the three. Ayton. Tip back in for two.
Uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Paul against Lowry. Driving inside. Here's Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Butler on the wing. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got 5 points.
I love what Jimmy Butler brings to your offense. The ability to score without dominating the ball.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Heat out in front. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
3-point field goal.
On the court for Miami here in the second. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Here's a 3 from Paul. And it's Miami with a rebound. To the paint. Outside for Butler. Here's Tucker. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Right side, Paul. Inside. Here's Ayton. The shot that time not on target. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Butler up top. 5 points in the game. And it's Butler with the jam.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Oh, from deep three-point land. Phoenix no good that time either. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Lowry. And the foul on Chris Paul.
That's his
first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Suns on D. They trail by 9. Adebayo passes to Butler. Kept alive. Adebayo, that's good.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Paul passes to Bridges. To the inside. Ayton. Will it go? And he lays it up and in. Ayton's got 6 points. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
It's Bridges on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Outside Robinson from deep three-point range. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Booker pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Now Ayton. Outside for Booker. Off the mark there with a 3. Miami has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Pass to Robinson. Adebayo in the post. He's guarded by Bridges. Adebayo, that's good.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. A different look for Miami. Outside Johnson. Here's Payne. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Back to Oladipo. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Pass to Payne. Johnson with it. To the middle. Here's McGee. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. McGee's got his first points of the night. The Heat with the lead. Oladipo outside. Hero outside. Here's Strus. Morris outside. Dedmon inside. Working on McGee. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Phoenix, they've got just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside Johnson. Back to Payne. Pass to McGee. The 6-footer. Miami grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Down low. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Second team foul. At the line for the Heat, Markieff Morris. 1 shot.
That free throw good for Morris. From deep, Johnson. Whoa! He just got it off in time. And so it's the Miami Heat. They have a nice 9-point cushion.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And trying as they might. And that should...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Campaign, JaVale McGee out there with Frank Kaminsky. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Johnson in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And he lobs it up to the rim. Pass to Shamet. Charity stripe shot. Hero outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. And the Suns pushing it up now. Back to McGee. Now Payne. Kaminsky, left side. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Oladipo against Payne. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This demonstrates how competitive Oladipo is. Love the energy he provides and how he goes after offensive rebounds.
The kick out to Johnson. Fires the 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Not just a knockdown shooter. He does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Here's Dedmon, covered by McGee. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Dedmon. Stolen by Payne. Kaminsky with it. Guarded now by Morris. Johnson with it. And here's Payne. Now here's McGee. Knocked loose. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Dedmon. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
Here's Shaman. Morris against Kaminsky. The kick out to Johnson. On the break. Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
So adept at beating the defense. Oladipo's quickness and high IQ are lethal in these open court situations.
Fires for three. It's rebounded by Morris.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
To the paint. Oladipo, shot's good. And it's a 12-point Miami lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
McGee with it. Now Oladipo defending. Pass to Shaman. Inside. Here's Kaminsky. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kaminsky's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Here's Strus, covered by Johnson. Hero on the wing. Pass to Morris, just 4 to shoot. Kaminsky pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Shamet, up and in on the layup. 46 seconds left in the third. Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Lowry outside. With the drive. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Shooting for Miami.
A capable scorer from all 3 levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Over Butler. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Miami. They lead by 11. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for Miami. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Outside Robinson, stolen by Ayton. Crowder inside, working on Robinson. Offensive rebound. Paul with it. There's the drive, and he's going for the oop here.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And here's Lowry. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Tucker. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. And Crowder with the jam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line. A chance at a three-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
Crowder left side. Outside Paul. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Really left him alone that time.
But focus on the range shot by Chris. Not letting anything throw him off.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Heat lead by 9.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Launches a three. Miami grabs the miss. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now. Butler against Bridges. Outside Butler. Pass to Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Booker with it. Counted by Adebayo. Booker can't get it to go. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And here they go. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Stolen by Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Robinson against Paul. Right side Robinson. Lowry with it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Paul against Lowry. It's Booker on the wing. Out to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Aiden. No luck on that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Butler with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's Tucker. And the shot falls short that time. The Suns running out of time. Bridges passes to Paul. And stolen by Adebayo.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Heat.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Kyle Lowry.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Bridges outside. Pass to Aiden. Just 5 to shoot. From the high post. No good. A bit long that time. Miami with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Now here's Tucker. Covered by Crowder. Now here's Adebayo. Back to Tucker. And here's Butler outside. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Miami. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve. for defenses to stop, Allie. Thanks for that. Now Atlanta starting 5. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Miami, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
The baseline J is off the mark.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Lowry, right side. Pass to Adebayo. All sorts of time, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Outside Young. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Robinson with it. Picked up by Collins. Inside. Tucker laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Young. Collins outside. That three's off the mark. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Right side Young. To the right side. Just over a minute and a half in. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Capella against Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Here's Butler. From down in the low post, it goes.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Collins outside. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Collins with it. Back to Capella. The Hawks need to get one up here, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. And they've been producing at a high level.
Oh, no question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Left side Tucker. Outside Robinson. For 3, Lowry. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Hawks trailing. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Young against Lowry. Stolen by Lowry. Robinson finds some space. Again, the Heat score.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Young against Lowry. Collins right side. Young from long range. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Lowry against Bogdanovich. Lowry, good.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Young. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. And he lobs it up. And Collins with the slam.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's Adebayo. Shoots over Capella. Adebayo, no good. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. And here's Butler outside. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Young, the pass to Collins. Throw it down on the lob.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second.
That free throw good from Lowry.
You know, it's easy to see why Kyle Lowry has racked up so many all-star selections over his career. His leadership on the floor and his willingness to fight for every play is truly exceptional.
And he lobs it up top. And it's Capella with the jam.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Miami finishing the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
And the Hawks looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position, filling out the middle. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Tucker. The rebound by the Hawks.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Outside Bogdanovich. Young drawing the double team. Collins outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Robinson. Bogdanovich no good. Stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Hunter. Here's Collins. Lets the 3 fly. Atlanta again missing.
Okay, that's frustrating. He worked hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Butler passes to Lowry. The shot no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with this hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
And so here is Miami. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Adebayo. Tipped. Here's Lowry, guarded by Young. No good on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
Young against Lowry. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Outside Hunter. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist of the night. Lowry against Young. Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Jacks up a 3. That won't go for Lowry.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Outside Young for 3. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. The Heat with the lead. Here's Tucker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter, and there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
The Hawks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Lowry against Young. Oh, there's the alley. Lowry against Young. Down low. Here's Tucker. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Young against Adebayo. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. From the high post. Tucker, no good. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Young with the double team. Butler against Hunter. Butler passes to Robinson. And here's Adebayo. And there's the drive. And finished off by Adebayo.
Explosive move by Bam Adebayo. For a big, he does a great job of generating points off drives.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Atlanta making some changes here. Now here's Williams.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
"12 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. On the take. That one goes in. Williams has got his first basket.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbojet.
And a pretty tightly contested game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It was all about Miami as the game got going. Looking absolutely and
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, one of the stories here, P.J. Tucker getting it done today.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First, in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Now here's Williams. And he lobs it up to the rim. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams, a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul. Okongwu checks in for the Hawks. Wright comes in for Williams. Pass to Strus.
DeLon Wright.
No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's on Danilo Gallinari. The Hawks trailing. Now Wright.
Heat foul. Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Miami on D. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Pass to Strus. Hero outside. For three, Oladipo. Gallinari pulls it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Right against Oladipo. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. That one goes. Count it.
The top half of Oladipo is so strong. It allows him to take a hit and score.
Right with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Pass to Strus. Back to Oladipo. Now here's Hero. Off target with the three. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Heat foul. Max Strus. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Miami grabs the miss.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Wright after the basket by Miami. Pass to Gallinari. Counted from distance.
A staple of Gallinari's offensive attack. His ability to stretch the floor with his shooting is impressive.
Now here's Oladipo. From outside the arc, gets the three to fall. Oladipo's got 5 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Right against Oladipo. And here's Wright. Pass to Herter. Back to Wright. 4 on the clock. Outside Herter. Let's go with a three. Can't get it to drop. And Miami will go the other way with it. It's Oladipo with a drive. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
Oladipo against Wright. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Oladipo with a block. Here's Strus. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Strus. Back to Dedmon. Launches the three. Gallinari pulls it in. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And he lobs it up. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
This is why you have him out there. Gallinari is a solid shot maker from all areas on the floor.
Now here's Oladipo. He's got 7. Morris can't hit. Here's Reddish. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Make no...
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Heat out in front. They lead by a bucket. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And the Hawks shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Back to Tucker. Pass to Lowry. Here's the 3. He drops it from range. And the Heat lead by 5. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight. Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pass to Robinson. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Butler. The rebound by the Hawks. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
Collins passes to Young. To the wing, right side. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Heat have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Butler on the wing. Collins defending. Lowry against Young. 6 to shoot. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Young misses. The Heat with the lead. Tucker with the ball. Picked up by Collins. The shot by Butler, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Robinson passes to Butler. Back to Robinson. To the wing on the left. Lowry into the lane. Tucker. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draw. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
Responsibility all on Jimmy Butler. He stepped up to the plate on that one.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Lets it fly. No good, off the front rim.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Now Collins from deep. That one no good.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Chalk up 2 there.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
1:10 left in the game. Now Young. And he's going for the oop here.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Lowry against Young. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely to the paint. Here's Adebayo. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
You gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Young. To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lowry against Hunter. Lowry outside. to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Fiery play by Kyle Lowry, drawing the foul and still putting up his shot.
At the line, Kyle Lowry.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that stretches their lead to 8. Young with it. So it's Miami picking up the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it. And we've got...
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Now here's Young. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Boy, the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
And he's going for the lob. The lob. Very well done.
This is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Young against Paul. From the arc. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Clock at 4. Here's Bridges. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Young against Ayton. And it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Up top, Paul. Guarded by Young. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Here's Bridges. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bridges has got his second bucket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Young. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Collins outside. Back to Young. It's hauled in by the Suns. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Here's Young following the score by Phoenix. Throws it up high, and the slam dunk by Capella.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trae can dish it effectively.
2 minutes remaining.
Paul against Young.
2 minutes.
Paul passes to Ayton. Right side Booker. Shot on the wing. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Young against Paul. Pass to Aiden. Crowder with it. It's Bridges on the wing. Hunter covering.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Paul against Young. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. And he lobs it up top. And the slam dunk by Capella.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Paul against Young. Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Young, the pass to Collins. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Outside Young. The offensive rebound. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Collins. Tries again. No good that time. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Paul. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on top. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. And it's Aiden in at the 5.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Paul against Young. Now here's Booker, guarded closely. Bridges passes to Booker. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Inside. The 3 ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Paul against Young. Here's Crowder. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Crowder's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. Here's a 3 from Paul. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul's such a quick thinker.
Young against Paul. Pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Young with it. Now guarded by Aiden. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA doors?
Well, PA, you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Booker finds Paul. To the inside. Here's Ayton. It doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Herder with it. Now guarded by Booker. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And here's Crowder from the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. Minute 32 left in the first half. Wright against Paul. Wright with the ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. That shot missing. The Suns trailing. 1:02 left in the first half of basketball. Paul against Wright. And that one's long. The Hawks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Gallinari. Hits a three-pointer. Gallinari's got 6 in the quarter.
This guy's such a consistent shooter. Gallinari with the long-range delivery.
Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Booker. Back to Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Reddish. Now Gallinari. Right outside. Takes the 3. The rebound by Bridges. Here's a 3 from Paul. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hawks ahead. They're up by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, John.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello back. Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 steal.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
We've got Danilo Gallinari. DeLon Wright is out there with Kevin Herter. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. 3-pointer, and it's Wright with the 3. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Up top, Paul, hounded by Wright. Booker, the pass to Crowder. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Hawks leading. And here's Wright. Pass to Herter. Back to Wright. Now here's Gallinari. Oh, a little luck that time as it drops. Gallinari's got 8 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Johnson. Right against Payne. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Payne's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Right against Payne. Here's Wright. 5 on the clock. Outside Gallinari from deep three-point range. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So for the Hawks. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Johnson finds McGee. Back to Johnson. There's the triple. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned program.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Collins, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Johnson against Young. And there's the lob. Outside Bogdanovich. Young against Kaminsky. Collins outside. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Right now, a close game in Atlanta.
2 minutes.
Here's Shamet. The shot off that time. Hunter with some nice D. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter here. Outside Young. To end the drought. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Outside Young. Over Payne. Young can't hit.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Here's Shamet. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Hawks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Payne against Young. Pass to Collins. 4-3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Collins has got 5 points.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
And here is McGee. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Pass to Hunter. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shamet. No good with a jumper from the wing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And we've watched through. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so in the game for the Suns, we've got Campaign. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Shamet in at the shooting guard position.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Crowder, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. And Atlanta shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Suns on D. It's a 1-point game. Bogdanovich on the wing. They get the rebound. Bogdanovich on the wing. Young against Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Young, the pass to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got assist number 7 tonight.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Pass to Booker. Bridges outside. To the paint. A nice shot by McGee.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Young against Paul. Outside Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. Drains the triple. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Outside Paul. Pass to McGee. It's not going to go for him. Collins with the defensive effort. Young with it, and it's McGee picking him up. Young, the pass to Capella. Bogdanovich on the wing from downtown, and the Hawks with another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. The kick out to Paul. McGee passes to Bridges. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Ball against Young. Inside, here's Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're behind by 10. We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, John Collins.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight, but we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, "Keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home." Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. Hey, great communication on the lob. And now a 12-point Atlanta lead.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. To end the run. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. 1:04 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Hawks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for John Collins.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
It's Bridges on the wing. Hunter covering. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Outside Young. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich from long range. The Suns clear it. Now Booker. The shot. Off target. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For